Tulsa's #1 podcast.
It's showtime, baby.
It's Castro X, Eyes Open, dubbed the home of the emotionally naked. A podcast about anything and everything. If you don't like it, with all due respect, fuck you.
Fuck you, nigga. I'm about to lasso Castro the asshole. Turn him into mincemeat for a ramen casserole. Beat it to a thick booty bad bitch. She'll fucking kill me if I try to feed her cabbage. Pussy fried catfish. I'ma hit them boys with Mandalorian hat tricks. I ain't never had shit till I turn to rapping. Po rapper to rapper, kappa lambda, I'm on some fried shit. Packing on packers damage, stamina, stacking damage. Acting out like an asses. If you move it against me, it's like molasses. Should've taken some classes. Baby, what is he rapping? If you couldn't hack it, then maybe you should trash it. I'ma serve it like a delivery package. Misery's a habit in the latest fashion. She like to pull up in the fastest. Hoopy with the black tip. We get it crackin', she releasing the dragon. Hold up, fire breathing. I am not a heathen. I am just a lion crushing everything he's saying. Heat-seeking missile launcher with a beacon. With all due respect, fuck you for even speaking, ho.
Yo, it's your man King Castro X coming at y'all live and direct with the With All Due Respect podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I want to sync up that shit. You know what I mean? I got two very special guests in the building with me, man. Sitting to my left from the, man, I'm off my game today, yo. We just recorded a whole nother podcast and I was slurring all through that. Sitting to my left, man, from the Okie podcast, Mr. Russel, Sun Eagle himself, man. Make some noise.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't clap right now.
You good. Over here painting her nails, the elegant, you know what I'm saying, Miss Alex Miller in the building, stand-up comedian, doing her thing. What's good?
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, how the fuck y'all feeling, man?
Good.
Yeah.
Awake.
That's beautiful.
I showered before I came here.
Yeah. What you been up to? Last I saw you was Christmas, right?
Right. So yesterday was my last day of work.
Okay. Congratulations,
Yeah.
right?
Officially retired. And I've got this weird gap between school starting and quitting my job. So I've got like over 18 days of like gotta get my shit figured out, but also like not die, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking do with myself.
How long you been working, like?
4 years
in the
at this
working
place,
game?
yeah.
Yeah.
And my last day, I like stole a fucking bunch of office supplies. I was like, "Fuck y'all! Y'all don't need this tape.
Oh,
you don't
shit.
need these sticky notes." I work for. It was a like multi-billion-dollar company.
Right.
I'm like, fuck you. I also stole a year's worth of medication samples for a medication I know my insurance does not cover.
Word.
Like,
So that's like a bunch of pills and shit. That's what you're saying?
It's an injectable thing. We get samples.
Heroin.
It's heroin.
She just robbed the fuck out of the plug,
No, they
bro.
get samples. You don't have to pay for anything. They get it from like the drug companies. All the doctor has to do is like sign for some shit. And honestly, it's just been stockpiling in the back. And I'm like, I know I'm gonna use this shit.
So what do they do? Like, what are the benefits of these drug samples you stole? I mean, health samples. What'd you say it was?
They're drug samples.
Yeah.
So it's actually a medication I've been on. I was on it before my blood clot.
Okay.
It was the stuff for my migraines.
Hmm.
And they took me off it because they're like, oh no, it might kill you.
Alex finna be the next big plug and talk. She out here slanging these samples, bro.
They're like, oh my
For the
gosh,
cheap
this
shit.
medication might kill you. So they took me off of it, and I was like, man, that really fucking sucks. And I'm about to get back on it. So
Word.
stole a year's worth.
That's wild.
Yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield doesn't cover shit.
That's wild as hell. She out here robbing drugs, y'all.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
What you been up to, man? I know I just got done talking to you for an hour.
Just did our podcast.
True indeed.
Yeah, and here chilling.
Big chillin'.
But yeah,
Here with All Due Respect Studios, Redbeard Studios. I don't know what we call these. I mean, this is your set. So basically, this is Redbeard Productions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just happens to be in my home, which is,
TM.
you know what I mean? With All Due Respect Household, Redbeard Studios. I don't know why they think he's making
I was like, we
noises.
got a countdown? What the fuck's about to
Yeah, I
happen?
mean, I would love to get like, it's funny, we just got done talking about like soundboard noises on our last episode. I'd love to get like some
Beep, beep, beep.
random shenanigans happening on the podcast. Like, you guys seen the Eric Andre show?
Yes.
How he just breaks through table, runs through walls.
Yes.
Like, that'd be cool.
Falls from the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, I mean,
He
that'd
doesn't
be
give
crazy.
a fuck.
just gets naked in the middle. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, you could do that. This is your home.
I could, and nobody
It's
could
your
get-
show.
It is.
Yeah.
YouTube wouldn't have let me. You know,
Blur it.
I'd have to host. I
Blur
could do
it.
that. I can host it on like X and XX or like Pornhub though too. I'm sure there's a podcast market there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they got something for us out there. You feel me?
Look at that shit, glittery as fuck.
That's beautiful. She's in here painting her nails, man.
Trying to
You
look
feel me?
fabulous.
What's the stand-up life been like for you? I heard you won a competition.
I
you
got,
got
second place.
Talk
Second
about that.
place, yeah. Chris Carter put on his comedy showdown at Cheers,
Mm-hmm.
and it went okay. It wasn't really my crowd. It was like people in their like 40s,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, this makes sense because they're day drinking on a Sunday at 2 p.m.
Perfect.
You know? I'm like, yeah, y'all seem like the kind of crowd who would be here. Ali Shay got first. I don't mind losing to her. She's a
Shout
bad
out to
bitch.
Ali Shay. Yeah, I feel like me and Joe talked about that. The place behind her, man. She's actually the woman that got me into stand-up comedy. I don't know
Really?
if you know that. Yeah.
Is it because she fucked that homeless guy?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, that's funny?
That's me with the bummy ass.
Have you
beard
heard that?
No, what?
She fucked a homeless guy. She didn't know he was homeless at the time.
Really?
Found out afterwards. He could pass.
It's part of a bit.
Her act?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, it's true. So she'll tell you herself. She'll tell you herself that she fucked that homeless guy.
That's wild.
Like for a while or just...
No, just once.
No, just once.
Just
What
once.
if like that homeless dick was the good dick though? Like that was the
It might have
catch
been.
for her for a while. She was just like,
It was a free dick.
right.
It's free.
You
Out
ain't-
there like living life.
You know what I'm
Paying
saying?
bills.
Pay for a hot meal and it'll give you free dick.
Yeah.
I mean,
just a free homeless dick.
I wonder if she like washed it for her stuff.
probably not.
But probably not.
She didn't even know he was homeless. Do y'all
just-
wash your dick before you have sex?
No.
No.
Like,
I don't have a penis. I don't know. Like, do y'all freshen up? Like,
I go as long as I can
I
without.
do if I need to.
a little sink rinse like a whore? Okay.
I got it. Depends.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
Yeah, it depends. I guess.
I had a moment the other day, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We was out here in the living room. Joe was over here on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell a sex story.
I don't give a fuck. She tells me all about your sex life.
Oh. Well,
I've seen your dick.
word.
Straight up.
Shout out. Let's go. We were
I
out
hope Joe
here.
never sees this.
I'm sure because you're here, she's going to watch
I
this
know,
episode.
damn
She
it.
doesn't watch any of my other
We
shit.
telling secrets.
She will not watch any of my shit. But we were chilling in here the other day, and I had it bad, yo. I'm telling you, bad. I pulled out my shit. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, because that's what you do if you have a lady. You just, like, naturally pull
Wouldn't
out your
know.
wiener and try to place it upon her. Any moment.
Place it upon her.
Any
like you're
moment you get-
bestowing it to her.
I do that often. Joe
Like,
deals
it's
with a lot.
fucking-
Fucking with me.
Stick up behind her, put it on her shoulder.
Just like,
Yeah.
here
Fucking
it is.
Excalibur.
Here
Like,
you go. You know what I'm
that's modern seduction.
So I did it, and it offended me, though. Here's why. You know what I'm saying? Because I whipped it out. Boom. Hadn't showered in like a day or two. You know what I'm saying? So I
Damn.
whipped it out, and I was just, fuck. Oh, put it right back. Walked over here. I was like, babe, I had to move. That stench was horrible. She's like, I know. It's still lingering here.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Like a
was
fucking
bad.
fart.
like balls, man.
It was bad.
3-day-old balls.
Dude, you know you're supposed to shower every day, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware. I didn't, though, for those days. So it was
You need to start showering every day, homie.
it was bad. If with dick stank like that, like I feel like
I'm so glad I don't have a dick.
I'm sure they get fucking don't, Alex. They get vagina stank. We all know it happens.
It ain't the same though. It ain't the same.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bury myself.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Good idea.
It was bad though, man.
At least he admits it.
Kevin, what was your worst dick stank moment? Like, you know what I mean? I love how
I
he's
have
our
depression
entertainment.
issues and stuff, so I'll go like a week without a shower.
It's happening.
Oh my god, yes.
And yeah, I get some stank dick going on, and then
Wet wipes, man.
like
Invest
when
in some
I
wet
was-
wipes.
like if I'm new in a relationship or something, and you're just like fucking 5 times a day, you get that bad stank dick.
Really? Y'all don't do a clean off afterwards?
That leftover
If
pussy
you are
smell.
in kind of like a honeymoon phase, and you're just like in bed all day, kind of,
Just enjoying each other. You
Yeah.
know, really taking it to
I'm
the
not
next
living
level.
life to the fullest.
It's bad when you let the leftover nut and vagina juice just
Puddle.
marinate
I'm too germophobic for
on your
that.
meat.
I'm
You know,
too germophobic for that. I'd be like, you need to wash your dick.
it's tough out here.
I'd be like,
yo.
I'll do it for you. It's not gonna be sexy, but I'll do it for you.
That's tough. What about you, Russell? Welcome to the
I don't
show,
even know.
What
man.
was your worst stank dick moment?
Probably in college.
Okay.
No, I mean, my ex-wife did tell me one time, hey, babe, you know, more cleanliness equals more blowjobs.
That's true.
Said,
Good motivation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's a good ass motivation.
That is a good ass
I didn't know
motivation.
you went to college, man.
Oh yeah,
You can tell your
In New
stank dick
Mexico.
story first, and then you can tell if your college story. I did. You told me that earlier. That's
it's probably a beer binge.
Okay.
Where, yeah, we drank for like maybe a weekend and just didn't shower. Friday to Sunday,
just beer
just
stank
fucking
dick.
beer. Yeah,
Damn.
no.
What are those
fucking-
fucking parties that the Amish people have? I bet they get stank ass dick at the Amish parties,
The
bro.
Amish people have
Yeah, they got a
Do
fucking
they?
Rumspringa.
Rumspringa is not a party. It's where you
That's like
leave,
saying Ramadan's a fucking party.
you leave the Amish community for a year or so to live amongst the English, us, what they call it English.
The white man.
To see what our world, worldly things are about, experience it and stuff, and then make the decision for yourself.
This is why I got him.
These teenagers,
It's
the
a
Amish
good-
teenagers, they go through Rumspringa, and most of them do end up going back to.
They're like, yeah, let me get my dick sucked.
You know how Joe Rogan got to Jamie, right? And he can just
Mm-hmm.
ask questions. So it's exactly why Kevin's here. So I can say dumb shit, and he can add like true substance.
That
to it.
year-long Amish party.
I thought it was a party. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of people treat that.
I saw a college movie, man. One of them like American Pie
So
type
it must
joints.
have been true.
What is it? Sex Drive? Is that
Oh,
what
where
the-
you meet Seth Green?
I think don't they go to like Rumspringa or some shit? And they're
no,
fucking.
no, they like meet it. No, their car breaks down and Seth Green pulls up on that buggy.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. They fucking party. They got buggies
Yeah.
and shit.
He's like, I don't know. He's like already saying like he doesn't know what kind of car it is, and Seth Green's like, oh, you mean a Ford Mustang? Blah blah blah. Like already generalizing him to like not know like the times.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys not seen this film?
No.
Sex Drive? It's an old movie. Like
Maybe once, like a long time ago.
yeah, a long time ago.
Either they go to a party with a bunch of Amish people. Amish people party, and what I'm saying is when they do, they probably got stank ass Amish dick.
Listen, just because you don't believe
a
in
beard down
technology
there.
doesn't mean that you don't believe in washing your ass.
I'm just saying, because they don't party a lot, so I imagine when they do, they probably go through fucking week binges. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it gets wild. Just straight wild. Y'all watch any good movies lately? You like that segue? You like that?
Oh, God. Oh, I told you, I'll tell you what wasn't a good movie. Candyman.
Oh, what?
The new Candyman was not good.
I was a big fan of the old one.
It was not a horror movie. I'm like, you fucking lied to me.
It was more psychological, huh?
Not even.
Really?
No, it's just like, it's just supposed to be like a statement movie about like,
A statement movie.
yeah, about like race and that kind of stuff. It wasn't even, I wouldn't even call it a psychological thriller.
Really?
No, like it didn't, all it made me is pissed off. I'm like, I was supposed to be scared and now I'm just disappointed.
How are they making a statement with Candyman, though?
It's about like racism and like in the black community and that sort of thing. Because the whole point of like, spoiler alert, I guess is what we should
Yeah,
say.
let it out. Tell me.
That Candyman
You don't mind, right?
No.
Spoilers.
is not just like a singular person. It's supposed to be a black man throughout the centuries who's been victimized and like oppressed and all this other kind of shit. So it's not just like one person. It's like, oh, the Candyman in like the 60s was this guy who was accused of putting razor blades in Halloween candy and whatever, and he gets fucking killed by the cops, but he didn't actually do anything wrong. Just like the very first guy who's supposed to be the slave, and he falls in love with the plantation owner's daughter, and then he gets murdered and his hand cut off and covered in fucking honey or whatever. And it's supposed to just be like, talk about how they've been victimized throughout the centuries.
Does his ghost haunt people? Does he kill anybody?
Yes. People who he's like, you're making...
You're racist.
Yeah, like you're the victimizers.
So it's like the horror or the.
But it's not even scary.
It wouldn't be the horror version of Django because it's not scary.
Oh my god, Django. With less N-word.
Django was fire.
Django was fire, but it
Shout
just.
out Leo.
Yes.
But you wanted to be scared.
I wanted to be scared. It was supposed to be a horror movie. It was not a horror movie.
Yeah.
I was also really high when I watched it.
So what happened to the guy in the first one we watched? What happened to him?
Didn't he get jumped into projects or some shit?
Like, why did he become Candyman?
I remember him getting murdered in the. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the
Jumped
original guy,
Yeah.
like the original
Yeah.
Candyman? He is the guy from. He was the original Candyman. Like he's the one who.
So he was the plantation.
Daniel
stuff.
Robitaille. No, not Daniel. Something Robitaille is his last name. And he is the one that fell in love with the plantation owner's daughter, and he was commissioned to paint a portrait of her, and they fell in love and whatever, and he's the one that got like murdered, and so
This is
he's-
in the first movies.
Yeah, and so he's the one who like
See, I thought he got jumped or some shit.
No, so he's the one that like started the original Candyman thing, and then he's the last one shows that this is like a trend, like he might be the original, but like people who have been victimized and all this other kind of stuff.
See, I don't remember this movie at all. I remember like. Wait,
Bees
hold on.
coming out his motherfucking face.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember having a girlfriend, Bloody Mary. You know what I'm saying? In the old movies.
No.
A white chick.
She
Am I
was,
tripping? Is
She
this not
was
the-
if I remember right, she was a student at a college, and she was doing a paper on urban legends, and she chose Candyman, and so she got involved, and then all this crazy shit starts happening because Candyman thinks she's like the reincarnation of the white lady that he fell in love with back in the day. And so he's like, join me, whatever. And she essentially gets framed for a bunch of like murders by Candyman. And all this fucked up shit happens.
Getting framed by a ghost. Ain't that some whole ass shit?
For real. And I'm like, it's fucked up. And then all this kind of takes place like around the projects, because it's supposed to be
See,
like
that's what I remember.
impoverished
I remember
people
projects
and
shit.
all that other kind of thing. And then a child goes missing from like the housing projects, and she saves him by sacrificing herself, and so she dies. But like people think that she did all these like horrific things, so she did.
This is the original story.
This is the original, yeah. And then the second one is
I don't remember none of that shit.
the second one I think is her daughter or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember none of that happening.
I don't either. I remember just watching it as a kid and just being afraid.
Being scared
Yeah,
of Candyman.
Candyman.
You're like, oh
scared
shit, bees.
Like, I still have not said Candyman 5 times in the mirror.
Go
You
do
know
it
what I'm
right
saying?
now.
Bro, never in my life will I do that.
Does it count if you just like put your camera facing you and just do it
I'm
5
not
times?
gonna test it. You've been watching American Horror Story, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What's the one? Murder House.
I love here, piggy, pig.
Yeah, Pigman. Have you seen
Pigman.
fucking American Horror Story?
No, not lately.
Okay.
So it's the very first season, Murder House, and the dad in the TV show, he's like a psychiatrist, and he's seeing this guy, and he's afraid of. They loud as fuck up
Hearing
there.
that
Heavy feet to that.
Yeah,
Yo.
lead shoes. They're like, fuck you, Candyman.
Yo.
No, so he's one of the guys that he's like treating or whatever. He's scared of urban legends, like all of them, like Bloody Mary, whatever. And the one that he's the most scared of is Piggy Man, or whatever. And you're supposed to say like, "Here, piggy, pig, pig," in the mirror 3 times, and he shows up and kills you or whatever.
The Pigman looks scary as hell, though. The one, like, flash scene you get of him, and then it's not.
Like, to be honest, I'm fucking scared of pigs. They will literally eat
So
anything.
what fucks me up is like the pig masks, right? Like, I can deal with the horse
Like from
mask.
Saw?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I was
or like
thinking
the goat mask, but like a pig mask. And if somebody came up behind me talking about, you know what I'm saying, some shit,
Can you open that for me?
I'd be out that motherfucker. Like, I would be terrified.
I don't know. I mean, like, out of all the animals to be scared of, I don't know if, like, pigs scare me because they will literally fucking eat you if you, like, whatever. I don't know if they're the ones I'd be the most scared of, out of land animals.
It's just something creepy about that mask. I don't know if it's like because it's the scariest animal. It's just I don't know.
No, the ones that creep me out are like that was me moving my nail polish.
Yeah, I was like,
He's like, what the fuck?
It's only somebody who's tapping on
Yeah.
the door or something.
what would scare the
Let
shit out of
me
you then?
in.
If it's not the pig, what would be like a bird face, man?
No, I don't think that would would freak me out. I'd just be like,
Those fucking creepy clowns get me, man. Or have you seen like the creepy baby mask or something? Like a big
the
dude,
baby
a
masks
baby
are
mask.
fucking creepy.
Yeah.
What if it was fucking Trump's ugly ass, right? A Trump mask.
What if
Don't
it-
scare me.
what if
Yeah,
it was
just
a
be like,
clown
get
baby?
your
Not like
orange,
that. I'm scared of like his influence on people and stuff.
get your
but
orange
I'm not
ass out of
Scared
here.
of his Cheeto dust covered 80-year-old.
Like, I could definitely take him in a fight.
Yeah.
Like, his ass is
Geriatric-
fucking grass. Like, there's
Geriatric Dorito dust covered motherfucker.
God damn, you need to be a battle rapper. With that shit. Let's go.
Frito dust Fuhrer.
Be
What
like,
would
let-
it be?
Let me take you off of motherfucking life support. Like, let me kill your ass. I don't know. I don't think farm animals really.
That's how we make America great again.
You have an animal face that would freak you the fuck out? Bro, what is even happening
Yeah,
around
that's
here?
what we heard.
Hammering
What do they
something
do?
into the wall, it sounds like.
Candyman.
They're hanging something up. Yeah, it's
Oh, God,
Candyman.
They're hanging up
Trying to bust
Candyman.
through the mirror in the bathroom.
He's like, let me out.
There's a TV.
That's the bitch from The Ring.
Castro.
The Ring didn't scare me.
All the movie tours are coming.
I love horror movies. They're so much fun.
I fucks with him. Joe don't watch them with me a lot. We're not,
She likes rom-coms.
She does, but what's funny is, like, we haven't really watched many of those either. You know what I'm
Because she
saying?
has love now. She doesn't need to be fulfilled.
Gang, gang, Gombo gang. We out here.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? That's official.
I might as well be a motherfucking psychologist.
You guys watch Squid Game yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No. What are you guys doing out here right now? That's what we watch. We watch fucking Squid
I heard
Game.
it's good.
It was fire till the ending, but I'm not gonna spoil shit. The
I was
end
gonna say,
was,
spoiler alert, bitch.
the end was weird for me though. I'm like, you can do better. You know what I'm
You
saying?
could do better. That's how I felt about Game of Thrones.
I haven't finished Game of Thrones yet. I've only seen like 4 episodes. Actually.
They could do better.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The
They could do a
last
lot
thing I
better.
remember from Game of Thrones is Aquaman fucking the shit out of that little skinny ass white girl.
That's so early in.
That's all I remember.
That's like season 1, episode 3.
That shit was crazy. I was just like, damn, Aquaman. Like, can't nobody make fun of you now. Like, you the GOAT, bro. You a man. Like, shit.
They're both hot. That's the thing, is they're both hot.
very beautiful people. I'll fuck Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? He gorgeous.
Aquaman
No,
would fuck
let
you.
Aquaman fuck you.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know if I can handle it like that. The way he did that little white girl, I'll be scared. What? What are you doing?
He'd be like, you don't have a choice.
That's
Bend
terrifying.
over.
It's happening, Castro. Yes, sir.
He's like, you call me Khal Drogo while we do this. Don't fucking look at me.
His wife probably real happy though. It's tough.
They got
man.
like 4 little kids.
Yeah,
Damn.
he doing her like that too. It's
Giving her that
crazy.
Samoan dick.
Samoan dick.
He's from the islands.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about like conservation and shit because of that.
He's supposed to be in a new movie with Batista.
Ooh,
Isn't he?
really?
Yeah.
I love
a buddy
Batista.
cop film.
Oh,
comedy.
word, that's gonna
Yeah.
be hilarious.
I love
So,
Batista.
I want to see him in a comedy role because I don't know. how-
Batista or
No,
Momoa?
Momoa.
I think Momoa could be funny.
Batista can be funny.
Batista.
He was in that Stuber movie. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen him. The only thing I've
it's a
really
fucking
I've
crazy
seen
movie.
him in Man with the Iron Fist.
Oh, I fucking loved him in Man with the Iron Fist. I was hoping you were gonna say that shit.
and Guardians of the
Galaxy.
as Drax, and he was fire as Drax though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, he's kind of hot.
Got a small part in the first part of the Dune movie. He's gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
a bigger part in part 2.
See, I heard that movie was really good.
It's
I haven't
so
watched Dune.
good.
Haven't
You
seen
said
it.
Doom,
the
right?
Dune universe is
Dune.
huge,
Dune,
and there's so
okay.
much to comprehend. I don't know that if you don't know anything about it, if you would enjoy it as much.
So, like, I should read the books, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, there's like 6 of them, and they're huge. It's just,
Like,
it's a huge universe and stuff. But man, they did it so well. They tried to do it in the 80s, and David Lynch fucked it up. And, like, he kind of disowned it. He said, I don't want anything to do with it. He wasn't a fan.
did I
But
step on
Denis
you? I'm
Villeneuve,
sorry.
the guy who's directing this new one, he was a fan, and I really liked the way he did it, man.
Mhm.
And it's just part 1 of the first book, and there's like 6 original books, and then like Frank Herbert's son started writing books after
Oh,
that,
dang.
which some people consider canon. Some people don't, but there's at least 6 books.
Are they there
Damn.
for spice? Is that what they're
Yeah,
for?
spice is the major driving commodity in the universe. You can't travel in space without it because there aren't computers. So you can't calculate
Spice like
spice.
salt.
You can't calculate
Spice like salt.
space travel.
That's what I thought.
Spice is it's called melange. It's a
Oh, I was gonna say like motherfucking salt.
It's like when he asked it, I thought you meant like to spice things up. And he
Yeah, like some fucking cayenne pepper.
That's what they call it. They call it spice.
Yeah,
and it kind of
Okay,
smells
okay.
and smells like
I'm glad I
cinnamon.
wasn't the only one just sitting there like,
But
what?
it's kind of like almost like a psychedelic thing.
Killing
These people like
motherfuckers over table
prescience,
salt.
they can see the future, and then like
Okay.
there's these guild navigators who have like used a bunch of it, and they've mutated to the point where they can calculate,
Oh,
long
gross.
space travel. And
So it
stuff.
can fuck you up though.
So they control space travel. It can make you live a lot longer life and make you healthier
Spice.
and stuff. But once you start doing it, you're addicted. Like if you stop, you will die.
It's a wrap.
It'd be like that. It's like that with like cocaine and heroin.
It's tough. It's more.
We got that shit in real life. We got that real life spice.
It's supposed to be like an allegory for oil, how it controls all the
Right.
Nobody can move without it, and it controls all the politics
That's
and everything.
crazy.
He who controls the spice controls the universe. That's
He
the line
who
from it.
controls the spice controls your life. Addiction. It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit about that movie.
Me neither. I'm like, fuck. I got caught up on spice.
It sound dope.
I was like, shit, I'm white. I don't know if I can comment on spice.
It sound cool. Like I ain't never seen that one. You said that's Doom?
Yeah,
Dune, D-U-N-E. Not like Doom.
Like sand dune.
See, I thought he was talking about Doom at
Like
first.
Doom guy.
The
Fucking up
spice
the
comes from the
universe.
planet Arrakis, which is the sandy planet with these sandworms, and it's nicknamed Dune.
It sounds like
I wanted you to
It would
keep
be
saying
spiders.
sand though. Like that
Sand.
sandy
Sand.
planet with the sand dunes.
Sandy planet with all that fucking
dunes,
sand.
lots of sand all over with the
Yeah.
spicy sand. Shit.
That's crazy. I guess we just talking about movies today. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do when I sit down with Alex and we
Literally,
talk about movies, so we on some movie shit. I shout out D-Hom. Time running out for y'all. That's what he just said in the battle rap group chat.
The sparkly nails.
Spice.
Spice. Boo.
I recently, me and Joe just watched, I mean, I've seen them before, but there's three of my favorite movies, you know what I'm saying? The Planet of the Apes joints.
The original or the new ones?
The new ones. But I'm going to get into them. I got a thing.
Seen the new ones.
I've seen.
Bruh. You seen them?
The Charlton
let's go.
Heston, the original.
Let's go.
I've seen the first of the new ones, but I haven't seen.
You got to finish them.
Mark
like,
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I seen that one in the new one.
So Mark Wahlberg's is like, and then, you know what I'm saying? James Franco to me is the start of the new ones when it starts really getting good. You know what I'm saying? So I watched those with Joe. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe she fucking watched those.
She loved them. You know what I mean?
When he yells no at that one guy,
no,
he like shits his pants.
Fucking, I popped for that. That was crazy. You know?
Isn't that Malfoy from fucking Harry Potter that he says no at?
That's. I know Gollum is who plays fucking Caesar.
Oh, Andy Serkis. Yeah.
Fucking God.
Yeah.
Ask Joe to name like 10 Lord of the Rings characters, and you have comedy material for like an hour.
Yeah.
She says the funniest shit.
I'm gonna have to do that today.
She's like, Legoland, is that one of them?
Legoland, Legolas.
I'm like,
Legolas.
close enough.
Legoland.
That's funny as fuck. But anyway, we watched those movies, man. She loved them. That was a success for me
Good.
in our relationship. I was very proud of that moment to share that. But then after that, she went to bed. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm not fucking done watching these damn dirty apes.
I'm
You
not
know what I'm
done.
saying? So I got them run the Mark Wahlberg one. I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is this? Why does this exist? You know what I'm saying? Versus the other ones, I was fucking ass. Like, get the fuck out of here, Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark.
I love Marky
You
Mark.
piece of fucking shit. Don't nobody need you there. God damn, boy.
He's in all the like new Transformer movies and shit too.
I am a
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg fan. I'm talking shit. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mark Wahlberg.
Shout out Mark Wahlberg.
He got
But not
some,
his brother Donnie Wahlberg. Fuck that guy.
He got some like racist charges though from like when
Yeah,
he was
no,
young.
he got in
Fucking-
trouble when he was a teenager in Boston for beating up. They would go around beating up minorities.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Asian
Mark
people, I
Wahlberg,
think,
bro.
is what it was. He was beating up Asian.
See, I already
kids.
throwing rocks at a little
Whoa.
black
But
kid. and
I noticed
shit.
something. It was
Are you
some kind
telling me he Mel Gibson now?
Google.
This is when he was
Google.
young, growing
My
up.
nails are
He was
red.
like a teenager in Boston.
I'll Google it. Are you googling?
I can.
Cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I know
Google.
about that.
Google his rap sheet. Let's get into Mark Wahlberg's rap
Mark
sheet. That's where
Wahlberg
we are
mugshot.
at.
That's what I need.
Fuck Mark Wahlberg.
Fuck Mark Wahlberg.
Last
starts
time
right
it
here.
was, what was
Whoa.
it? Fuck Scarlett Johansson or something like that.
Right.
Oh, for complaining? Is that why?
Just for.
No, because she looks like she has a fart
Oh.
face, right? So when you look at Scarlett, like, yes, she's beautiful, she's hot, but doesn't she look like somebody that just is hiding a fart?
I'm sorry, I can't. You do this every time. It's ScarJo.
It's Scarlo.
It's not. Where'd the low come from? Where'd the low come from?
From J-Lo, because they both got butts. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
Run
saying she got as much ass as J-Lo?
Never. Go
In
ahead.
1988, Wahlberg served 45 days in jail when he was 16 for beating up 2 Vietnamese men, one with a 5-foot-long wooden pole.
That's not what I thought that was.
Quote-unquote gooks, which is a racial slur for Asians,
Oh,
especially
shit.
Vietnamese and Korean,
Whoa.
and other racial slurs. He also had an injunction against him for chasing down fellow residents of Dorchester, Massachusetts, and calling them racial slurs while throwing rocks at them. In '92, he had morphed into Marky Mark. He repeatedly kicked another man in the head.
Oh shit.
Also, there was a '96 arrest for driving a boat under the influence.
What the fuck?
He was an angry
Most
young
of
man.
it's racial violence.
Whoa.
I like how you
Isn't
said
that how it was in Boston, though? Like, they're fucking...
everyone from Boston is violent.
Boston's known.
I meant racist. Like, just
Oh shit.
fucking racist.
I went with violence. All those motherfuckers are violent.
It's us Irish guys. I hate to say it.
That's what I'm saying. Italians, too. We're fucking very much, like, at our
You
table.
calling me
all the time.
fucking out right now. I mean, yeah, for sure, though.
Yeah, I'm Italian, too. I'm just opening up, living.
I'm Irish, and so is he. That's what Boston is. It's a huge Irish population.
Like, you watch a
and-
fucking mob movie, and they're always throwing out racial slurs at the dinner
Oh yeah,
table.
yeah. And the black people love mob movies. And they're all everybody in them so fucking racist, but I mean they love to watch them. That's
Mafia people are like the original gangsters, man. I feel.
everybody likes to. Yeah, I mean it's a look into something that most people will never get to
We were,
experience.
what is it, romanticize those
Yes.
movies.
Yeah, for real.
I know I did. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I was selling anything, I'd be watching Mafia movies. I thought I was finna...
You're like, that's me right now. They telling my life motherfucking story.
I thought I was gonna blow up selling little dime bags and shit. Weak ass. You ain't going nowhere with your life. Change
You
it.
ain't going nowhere
You know
with
what
your
I'm saying?
dime bags.
Dime bag ass boy. Ain't making no progress. You know what I'm saying? How's your nails coming?
Pretty dry, actually.
Making
so that's
progress?
good. But not quite there. Damn. Motherfucker.
You know what's up.
They just
My 600
walk.
pound life up there.
That's another show. Have you seen fucking My 600 Pound
Oh my
Life?
god,
Yeah.
we made him start watching it.
That shit is sad and depressing and uncomfortable.
It's so funny.
Some of that food.
My ex-wife used to make me watch that, and she would get depressed watching it because she used to be bigger and she had lost some weight,
Yeah.
quite a bit of weight, and she was like, I always was afraid that I was going to end up at this point. I'm like, why are we watching this?
Literally, it's.
I don't enjoy it. You obviously don't enjoy it. Why are we? Like,
It's hilarious to a point, and then like it makes me really depressed. I like trying to guess what foods they're eating though, because they like blur out like logos and shit. So I'm like, I bet that's Whataburger right now.
recognize that burger.
I bet you eating Domino's, bitch. Like that's my favorite shit. I'm like, what are they eating? And the person who like always brings them food, I'm like, no wonder you 600 pounds. That shit look bomb.
That show just made me uncomfortable, man.
Make me hungry. That
shit
show makes me
gross.
hungry.
They be having those fucking like
The bumps and shit on their legs.
fucking bumps and I just
Tumor
spit
looking
everywhere.
things.
The lymphedema.
Oof.
It's tough out here.
I hate when they can't, like, they're so fat they can't even wear shoes and socks.
Oof.
Like, and they just walk around, if they can walk, barefoot. And I'm like,
Oh
oh.
man, yeah.
Like we watched that episode. There was this episode where this chick had these legs. The guy had to assist her, like her giant ass legs. They look like
Yeah, you have to, like,
dino
grab
legs.
her, like, heel and, like, help
They
move
look
her.
like fucking dinosaur legs. It was crazy, yo. Intense.
How do you get to that point? Like, I understand addiction. I know, and it. I mean, but
I say this as a fat person. Like,
you're a long ways from that. That's a whole nother.
Inspiration from Kevin. Like
goals!
I mean, that's a whole nother thing. I mean, that's not.
Captain Redbeard quotable.
No, it's like I
You're
choose-
a long way from
Yeah,
that.
I choose to
Shit.
treat my depression. Not with food.
Not just with food.
Not just with food, with antidepressants.
Sprinkle them on my cheeseburger.
When I fucking remember to take them. I'm the worst person about that shit.
That's crazy.
And my blood thinners too. I'm like, this shit gonna kill me if I don't remember to fucking take it.
I'd hate having to take medicine. I don't like taking pills.
It's a pain in the ass.
Pills fucking piss me. And if they're any bigger than like tiny as fuck, I start throwing up.
You could never suck a dick.
I'm not good
Jason
at it.
Momoa would be like, you gonna have to get over it.
I died. Exorcist all over that man. You know.
Maybe he's into that.
So I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little throw up every now and then.
The problem is you let your hair get long, so you've got a little handlebar on top of your head. So he'd be like, you can't get away. You can't get away, motherfucker. Like,
I hope nobody memes that one shot of me just now.
We're gonna Photoshop a dick on it.
Like, damn, bro, my career's over now. Like,
so do you gag when you brush your teeth?
Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the back of your
It's
tongue.
too deep.
You gotta get the back of your tongue. It's okay.
That makes you gag.
Yeah.
Pussy.
That's to you. Russell?
Makes me gag.
Right, okay, thank
Pussies.
you.
Sorry.
It's not even like a... I don't know. It's just it's never made me gag.
Is this where you thought this podcast would go? Versus our
can
last
go anywhere.
episode.
Though, honestly...
that's
Shows can go anywhere.
Literally. When I go to the dentist, though, and they put, like, with the gloves and the fingers, that shit makes me gag. I'm like, get your fucking fingers out of my mouth.
Somebody did a bit
I, like, want to bite them. You want to
about
bite
going
your
to the
fucking fingers off.
dentist and with them putting their hands all in your mouth and shit and like it turned them on. I think it was fucking Brittany Belden. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, like I like this.
I'd be worried they're going to turn this into a wrestling move like fucking fish hook me.
I fucks with the laughing gas. That was fun when I used to do that when I was a kid.
God, I
At
fucking
the,
hate going to the dentist. It's terrifying.
I ain't been in a long time.
It's terrifying.
I ain't been to the doctor, the dentist.
This motherfucker's unvaccinated. Like, he don't give a fuck.
I think I'm gonna get some Gavin, my other co-host who's here a lot.
He's gonna get some insurance.
Shout out Gavin. He's in Vegas right now. Possibly gonna get married. Spoiler alert.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Possibly.
I don't even know him, but shout out to that guy.
Shout out. He was at the... He wasn't at your With All Due Respect Live. Was he? Who the
don't think
fuck
so.
was there at your show? Who co-hosted with me?
One of your friends. I don't fucking remember.
Was he white?
Yeah. And skinny and tall.
White, skinny, and tall. Co-hosting with me.
Y'all look the same.
There.
I'm trying to remember who.
I don't remember.
You were there for Alex's, right? It was Alex.
Billy.
Alex. Evan Hughes showed up
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
I don't remember.
And Billy.
Billy Joe.
Billy Joe.
Gavin was
And then that one guy.
Gavin was there because he had some questions for you that he didn't ask. So you know Gavin.
Oh, shout out to Gavin.
I forgot
Oh, I
why-
met his girl.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, they getting married.
Yeah, she's
That's what we was
cool.
talking about.
Okay.
I got lost as
You had some
fuck. I was
questions
like,
for me?
he did. Where we at?
40.
40.
40%.
We can
Get me a 40.
we can wrap it up.
We wrapping it up. All right.
Russell, thank you for chilling with me, man.
Oh, yeah.
This has
No
been
problem.
a blessing. This has been dope. Alex, this was fire as fuck.
We just end up always talking about movies and stupid shit.
I like it though. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Freedom of speech.
It's
right?
free
We talk-
real estate.
Yeah, whatever.
Organic.
They're out here skateboarding.
Like, what
They
the-
brought whatever was
It
happening
literally
above
sounds
us
like they just
to
have
wrap us
tin
up.
cans and they're just like fucking.
What is happening out here today? You want to plug up the podcast? Plug up your stuff, man.
Oh yeah, Okie Podcast available everywhere: Spotify, Apple, Audible. Google it. You probably, yeah, I'm sure you could find it. Website www.okiepodcast.com. Instagram, Okie Podcast, one word. Russell Must 49. Instagram. Russell Sun Eagle, my Facebook personal, and
Why are they skateboarding though? Like,
and Okie Podcast on Facebook as well.
Alex, what you got coming up?
I have a show coming up on the 29th at 8. Chris Carter's putting it on. Uncle Bentley's
On the
comedy-
29th?
On the 29th.
January?
Yeah. Why?
Why you keep getting booked on days, you know what I'm saying?
What?
We got you. The rap battles is January 29th
Oh, damn it.
at 8. Pressure Barbershop.
Shit.
Go ahead.
And I
You
said
like
I
how
wanted to
stole
go to
your
that
plug?
one.
So go ahead, do your thing, Queen.
Oh,
You make it.
damn it. Uncle Bentley's Comedy Wing Challenge. It's We're gonna be eating,
That'll be fire.
We'll be eating fire-ass chicken wings.
That'll be crazy.
Passing away on stage.
I just got booked on a rap wing show with Had Enough, where like the rappers are gonna eat wings.
Try to battle while you're like
we
internally
just
fighting
rap.
for your fucking life.
Speaking of rap shit, yo, I got a rap show on the 8th at the District in Owasso. It's gonna be my first time coming to the country white people, man. So peep that, pop out, slide through. I ain't never performed in front of them, so I hope they like me and my sad love songs. You know what I'm saying? I hope they fuck with me.
Sorry, I don't think I'll come to that one. My ex-boyfriend lives in Owasso.
Really?
Yeah.
You ain't never been to none of my rap shows. Not yet.
I got free time now.
Yeah.
For like 18 days.
You gotta pop out too, man, to one of these rap shows.
Come. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come through. It's a good time, bro. You know what I mean?
Chicken. Straight
January
chicken.
29th, man. I'm gonna steal her plug. With all due respect,
Nah,
Rap
January
Battle League.
29th.
Pressure Barbershop is
Fuck
going
this guy.
down.
Uncle Bentley's.
Y'all know we got a stat card for you. 6 battles. Let's see if I get it this time. Aaron Sawyer.
Devo at the chicken wing thing.
Aaron Sawyer versus Dre Gaines. Kid Not 1-8 versus Big Scoop. That's what I'm listing. You know what I'm saying?
You don't fucking
It's a
know.
stat card. Go look at the flyer on Facebook at, y'all see how I do this segues? With All Due Respect Podcast, or I think it's With All Due Respect Presents now. It's really With All Due Respect Presents, because I put a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? With that? Anyway.
Good for you.
Instagram, With All Due Respect 001. YouTube at With All Due Respect Presents. You know what I'm saying? Check us out. We building, baby. It's healthy. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Footage and shit coming soon, man. Stay tuned. Big things happening. Go subscribe to the YouTube, man. Check out one of our old videos, man. We get to sit down with great ass people like this and like this.
This is our lineup.
Every single day. Yo, the comedy show. I ain't gonna plug that shit. Get
No,
that
you
shit
gonna
out
fucking do
of
it. Ali Shay, Dustin, well, Devo, Katie Styles, Sherry.
Who is Jimmy?
I don't fucking know. I don't know the rest of them. I'm just naming the ones I know.
Sherry Johnson,
She
Katie
fire.
Style,
We
Trevor
love her.
Cameron.
I don't fucking know Trevor.
I know
so.
him. He cool. He cool. Yeah, go subscribe. This has been the With All Due Respect podcast, man. And for those of you that don't like it, with all due respect, fuck you. And we out. That was cool.
I'm about to
That was
lasso
fun.
Castro the asshole, turn him into mincemeat for ramen casserole. Beat it to a thick booty bad bitch. She'll fucking kill me if I try to feed her cabbage. Pussy fried catfish.